Like, I couldn't make this up if I tried. Like, this was not on my 2024 bingo card, but here we are. I am just getting ready for work, and this is a very exciting work week because I am indeed going to be singing the national anthem. So a little bit of background because I work in marketing for a performing arts nonprofit. I haven't talked about this much on the channel, but basically the nonprofit runs a volunteer adult choir. But long story short, the choir that we run has been invited to sing the national anthem at a Nats game in DC. And the choir has actually done this before. I helped with the logistics backend stuff in May of 2023, which was the choir's first performance doing the national anthem at Nats Stadium. Anyway, the Nats asked the choir back for this fall, and normally the choir is about 120 people, so it's a very big group. But since it's the beginning of the concert season and a lot of people are still ending their summer travels, we have, I think, about 60 or 70 going to the game this weekend. So my coworker, who has been in charge of organizing the whole performance, was kind of joking with the rest of the staff, brush up on your parts, we're gonna make you sing. And I actually, a couple years ago, took singing lessons for a while, and my coworkers know this. I kind of played along with the joke and was like, yeah, if you teach me the alto part, I'll come sing. And then it just snowballed from there. And now I'm singing the national anthem with the choir on Saturday. I couldn't make this up if I tried. This was not on my 2024 bingo card, but here we are. I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but today is Thursday. I'm currently getting ready to go into the office for my last in-office work day of the week. Tomorrow I work from home, and then Saturday will be at the stadium. And also, I'm not just wearing a tank top to the office, I will grab a blazer on my way out the door. I will take you along for a little bit of my workday today. Once I get home from work today, I am actually going to be meeting up with my brother. He is flying in from Seattle as we speak, which is very exciting. We kind of planned this around the Nats game, not knowing that I was going to be singing, but he just wanted to come and experience being on the field with us. So he's going to help us out backstage on Saturday, and he's getting in this afternoon. Because he's not the biggest fan of being on camera, I will probably cut in this vlog from the end of my workday on Thursday to Saturday. I just want to focus on the game and taking you along for that and the prep process today. So before I'm late to the office, let's head out the door.
Since you left with your bag, I know my chances of winning are better than getting you back. Chasing a daydream to forget we ever happened. Pretty distractions, I'll be happy when I have them.
Okay, I'm walking home now. That was a long day of work, and I got a text from my brother about an hour ago that he just left Dulles on the metro, so he should be at my apartment any minute. I'm hoping that I can beat him there. Yeah, I'm really excited to see him, and it's been a minute. I saw him last in Seattle when I was at his graduation. If we get up to anything fun tonight, I might take a few clips. This is his first time meeting Rhea, so I feel like maybe that would be something cool to document, just so I get to look back on that memory in the future. But yeah, otherwise I will see you later this evening or on Saturday.
Hello. Hi.
She'll probably try to lick your hand.
That's okay. Meow.
And I'm getting back up again. In the middle of the flow, my eyes are closed. Resume the first pose. Lay my arms to the side, the lights are low. Cue the fog machine to run real slow. No face is seen in the mirror she's on. your chance, the routine was made for you. But now you're dancing with them 2 by 2. I'm on my knees, don't you dare come and dance with me. Oh, can't you see I'm moving alone? As long as I pose, I don't care if you're next to me. Pose 1, pose 2, pose 3. I'm on my knees, don't you dare come and dance with me. Oh, can't you see I'm moving alone? As long as I pose, I don't care if
So it's now Monday. I was actually editing this video a little bit on my lunch break today, and I realized that I did not do a great job of wrapping up the vlog and giving you a recap of singing the anthem and going to the baseball game. Also, my brother Jared and I had a pretty busy weekend after the Nats game. On Sunday, we went to Theodore Roosevelt Island and just walked around, explored a lot, and then immediately after that, we went to a Washington Spirit game with some of my friends. So we were out and about all day yesterday. I had to work from home today. He just left a couple hours ago, so I'm sad to see him go, but it does give me a good opportunity to finish up this video and tell you all about Saturday. Overall, I think everyone had a really great experience, which as a person who is usually a staff member for the organization, like that's a win in my book. I'm glad that everyone had a good time. It was definitely really hot out. We have been like slowly getting into fall weather here in DC. It's starting to dip into the high 70s instead of being in the 80s and 90s all the time. But we were unfortunately in like 85-degree weather on Saturday. So a bit of a bummer, but we survived. It's all good. We got there around 1:30, 1:45, and then we went into the stadium via the like special entrance that they had designated for us. We walked through some of the backstage, and then instead of going on the field for sound check, we actually went to the area where they normally do like God Bless America for the 7th inning stretch type of deal. They didn't do that this game. So we were like, wait, why are we doing sound check up here and not on the field? But it all worked out. There was just some other things going on the field. So after sound check, we then went to kind of the holding room that they had for all of us. And then eventually around 3:15, we went through the tunnels, lined up like 30-40 minutes in advance. I'm not sure why we had to go so early, but it's okay. We just kind of hung out in the tunnel for a while. And then around 3:50 was performance time. So that was really fun. I was texting some friends after to tell them how it went, and I was like, I definitely messed up a couple notes, but I was surrounded by 60+ really good singers who do this as a hobby, and some of them even for a living. And like if one person messes up, it's really not that big of a deal. So I think I recovered nicely. I also had some friends come to the game in person and watch me. Not all of them were in the section that I was seated in during the actual baseball game, but one of my friends, Rachel, who I hadn't seen in a while, came and hung out with my brother and I. It was really lovely just to catch up with her. Like I said, I hadn't seen her in a minute, so we kind of just like went through the whole past couple of months and did a recap of what's been happening, and it was really nice to catch up with her. Anyway, then around the 6th or 7th inning, my brother and I were like, okay, we should go. And then I got a text from some of my other friends who were at the stadium. They were interested in heading out and having just like a game night, a chill night in. So my brother and I joined them and left the game early, which is also part of why I didn't do a great job of wrapping up like the vlog clips. So yeah, that's basically how Saturday went. I still can't believe that it happened, but I'm grateful that I was in a position to have the opportunity to do something like this and to really challenge myself. I think if I had had this chance like 2-3 years ago, I don't know that I would have taken it. And I'm glad that I did. And I'm grateful to all of you for watching this video. Thanks for sticking around. And if you would like to see more DC vlogs, feel free to subscribe. I usually post on Saturdays. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.